What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, I finally have the 06 GT in for some modifications. Now, I don't get to work on my cars a lot. A lot of people say, you got a shop, it's your shop, you can work on your car. No, that's not the case. We got to work on customer cars. But it is the start of the weekend, and the weekdays are for the customer cars. Sometimes we do on the weekends, we have to get a car out. But for the most part, weekdays for customer cars, weekends are for sometimes relaxation, not a lot, and we try to get our cars in here and kind of mess with them a little bit. So we got the 06 in here. It's in need for some much needed
exhaustion.
Yeah, it needs noise. It's so quiet. When I come up in here, you can't even hear me pull into the shop. Usually that's one of the first things I do. I gotta have some sound in my car. It's gotta sound good. So we picked up this from Wengerd Performance MBRP 3-inch catback. One of the few 3-inch catbacks they make for the 05 to 09. We picked this up, make a little noise, and guys, in my last video, I talked about going Coyote. People said, well, if you're gonna put the 3-valve out and put a Coyote in, why didn't you just buy a 11 or 14 car? Well, there's a couple reasons. One is I really dig the 05 to 09 cars. It looks more retro than the 11 to 14s. 11 to 14 cars look great, but the 05 to 09 have that more retro look. But what they lacked was the performance. Yeah, they come out with 300 horsepower from the factory, but a few years later, 2011 rolls around, the Coyote comes out, and you got over 100 horsepower more. Yeah. And everybody kind of gravitated toward that. I was one of them. I had an 06 GT, red, manual. Love that car. 14 gears, you know, a lot of stuff done to it. And the 14 GT rode into the dealership manual, and I picked it up, bought it, and ran with it. Back then, you couldn't get a Coyotes and stuff like that like you can now to do a swap. So it wasn't even beneficial back then. And just go ahead, buy the car. Now, you can actually do the swap, and that's what's kind of cool. Hot rodding is taking a car that you like and making it your own. And so that's what we're going to do with this, guys. Yes, I can buy an 11 to 14 and run with it. It's already got a Coyote in it. Easy peasy. But I want to take this car. Something about this car I really dig. I've even told you, I don't really get attached to cars, but something about this car, and I have already been offered to sell it. Somebody's offered to buy this car already, and I've turned them down. And you know me, that's hard for me to do. Yeah. But this car, something about it I really like, and I kind of want to see it through. So today, we're going to put the MBRP catback on, and we're going to put some interior stuff in here. We're going to change some stuff up. Go ahead. We're going to put some seats in it. But I'm going to show you what I picked up and what we're putting in it and see what you guys think about it. But first, we're going to get this car up. We're going to get that stock exhaust off of here. Get this on there and let's make some noise. All right, so we got the exhaust on. I gotta give it the MBRP. They make a great fitting exhaust and looks great. Love it, guys. So we got it all on there. And right here, it looks like it's gonna touch, but we already had it on the ground, and it does, when it goes up, it clears it, so we're good there. Man, let me tell you, now next we gotta focus on this, but this is not gonna get focused on until the other, this thing right here is gone, this engine right here. Once that's gone, then we'll bring in the rest of this right here, and then we'll tie it all together. Yes, sir. So guys, let's get this thing down and see what it sounds like. It was super quiet before. Let's see what it sounds like now.
Much better. Got a nice clean tone to it.
Let me hear it. Sounds a lot better. It's gonna sound a lot better with that Yodi in there though. I don't know, 3 valve does sound good. That sounds good.
That's got a really, really clean tone to it.
Very clean, very clean. Can't wait till I get a little more power in this thing.
Oh yeah.
Going from 800 horsepower to this.
260 wheel.
Woo! Almost 800 wheel, 260 wheel, boy. I tell you what.
It was better than 220 wheel that you had.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and let's get these seats out and get the new seats in. All right, so these are the seats that are going in the car. These actually came out of a 12 GT, I believe, but the front and the backs, and going to go in the car. Now, I know I've got gray in there right now, but the top of my dash is black. Top of my console is black. So the leather comes off these door panels, so somebody took it off. So I'm going to go back and recover it in black vinyl leather on the doors. So it's kind of going to be like a black and gray, and I'm going to see how I like it. And we'll go from there. But kind of like the I think the California Special came with like a black and gray and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was black carpet, black seats with inserts, and same thing, it was the gray doors with the black insert.
So that actually, when I found those seats, I was like, I don't know, they're dark. And then Chris was telling me how the his 09 California Special was kind of decked out like that. So we're gonna see how I like it, and you guys let me know what you think. The only thing, all the rest of the seats are in great shape. This seat right here has seen its better days. So that's the main reason I'm gonna go ahead and swap them out. So we're going to swap them out, and I'll let you guys check them out. All right, so we got it in. The only thing I'm gonna go with is I think I'm gonna put the black carpet in, but I think the black and the gray is going together. I think putting black carpet in would really tie it in, but it looks really good, guys. Man, I love these seats a lot more than I do the other ones. But got the front and the back seats in. All right, so this is a 06, so it has a different harness than the 12 does. What I did was I took the harness off of my seat out of the 06 and put on this, and everything works properly. Everything works properly. Now my passenger seat, I just changed the sensor out on the tube going to the bladder, and then put the module in the seat from the 06. Even though this is a premium car, my passenger seat was not power, and when I get some time, I'm going to run power and ground to the connector in the 12 seat in order to go ahead and have the power functionality over there. Other than that, everything is in, and it looks absolutely great. You got a flight.
There you go.
It looks a lot better back there. Let me tell you, a lot better. So I think the gray and the blackish theme is gonna go good. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put black carpet in. And then right here, this always comes off, and whoever had it for me, they actually took it all off and cleaned it. So I'm gonna rewrap this black, and then I think it's gonna look really good when it's all said and done. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments.